You want to know how to make rubles below level 15 when you don't have access to the flea market? Well, this is going to be the video for you. What's up? My name is Tickle Pink, your least favorite content creator. It's come to my attention that some newer players or maybe some veterans that are returning to the game are running out of rubles before they can actually get that flea market unlocked. Now, you're not going to become the richest player in Tarkov. Utilizing these methods is just going to give you enough money so you can run good kits at your level, complete your quests successfully, and get to level 15 and get those level 2 traders. But the game's really going to go ahead and open up for you guys. All right, so we're going to talk about utilizing your scav correctly, because I see a lot of you guys that use your scavs incorrectly, where to actually go for loot on your PMC, what items to go ahead and collect that are really efficient rubles per slot for selling to traders, because once again, we don't have that flea market unlocked. And if you make it to the end of the video, I'll have a bonus tip for you guys to get meta weapons and make a lot of money while not even playing the game that a lot of you guys probably don't know about. So stay to the end for that. All right, the first thing you need to make sure you're doing is just utilizing your scav correctly. Go ahead and just use your scav on cooldown. If you have anything to do, maybe you need to pick up the house, maybe you need to go pick up the kids, whatever you can actually get done in your life, go ahead and scav between that. So do a little bit of homework, do a little bit of work, do your scav quickly, and then get back to doing whatever you needed to do. And to utilize this correctly, all I want you to do is just go ahead and load into factory, run straight to the evac. You can maybe pick up a few pieces of loot on the way out, but just run straight out, and you should average around 300,000 rubles every single scav. Now, transfer all of that into your stash, utilize any of the gear that's better than what you have, or maybe build yourself like a second backup kit, so when you do run PMCs, you have good gear. You don't want to be running around with a pistol or buying everything back from the traders. And then go ahead and sell everything to the correct traders. Now, there's two ways to determine the correct traders. You can either sell to traders that are going to buy items for the most money, or you can go ahead and utilize what I talked about in my video of everything you should do to snowball in and escape from Tarkov, and sell to maybe, for example, Jaeger first and Skier first to naturally get your spend up efficiently. Also have that video linked up in the top right. I'm pointing at the left, up in the top right now. Watch that after this one, and once you get your money back up, you're going to be soaring through those levels. But make sure you're utilizing your scav efficiently. Now, utilizing your scav every single time you have it up and dropping into factory is great, especially if you have enough money and enough kits to go ahead and utilize and keep playing on your PMC. Just going ahead and doing a raid on your PMC and doing a quick factory scav will really help you out. However, if you've really fallen behind, maybe you had some bad luck, proactively playing that scav on a better, like, high density loot map will really help you out. In the one map I would recommend if you want to actually go out and loot is Streets of Tarkov. So what a lot of players don't know, I don't really see creators actually mention, is loot density in Escape from Tarkov is directly tied to how many real PMCs are on the map. Now, Streets of Tarkov has the highest amount of PMCs that can be on any single map. So if you're on a full Streets of Tarkov raid, you're going to have the highest density loot. Now, there's different types of loot that spawn in Escape from Tarkov, but where this really shines is if you're going to hit something like a filing cabinet. So if you hit a filing cabinet in Nighttime Factory and you're the only player in there, it might have like some matches, right? Where if you go ahead and hit a filing cabinet on Daytime Streets of Tarkov, where you have a full lobby, it's going to have significantly better loot in it. Now, dynamic loot spawns, like things you find on the floor, etc., are not affected by the amount of players inside of a raid, just items inside of containers. So go ahead and utilize that scav, loot up all of Streets of Tarkov. Tons of PMCs also die on this, and it's just a great map to proactively run your scav. If your computer struggles with Streets of Tarkov, you can go ahead and utilize the loot run I'm going to recommend for your PMC as well on your scav later on if you just can't run streets on your scav. But we'll get into that here in a little bit. Let's talk about what items you should actually be picking up to sell to those traders. They're going to make you the most amount of money early on. Now, before we go any further, I just want to talk about today's sponsor, and that's me, motherfuckers. I'm trying to raise $1 million for St. Jude's. I would really appreciate you guys' help, and you don't even have to donate. All I'm asking is you come lurk in my stream. It'll be linked down below. You can just leave it open, and I'm going to actually have giveaways for things like computers, graphics cards, gaming chairs. I just need your help. If you guys could help me get the message out there, I would really appreciate it. I want to do this. It's going to take me an entire year. I'm going to raise $1 million for St. Jude's. I look forward to seeing you guys on Twitch. And if you want to know every time I go live, you can join the Discord as well. There's a ton of people in there, and my DMs are always open. If you enjoy this video at all, make sure to smash the dislike button and tell me to kill myself in the comments down below. Let's get into it. So early on, you want cold hard cash. You need items to go ahead and sell for a lot just to the vendors by themselves, and they need to be light and small. So you have small backpacks, and you also have low strength. For those, we're going to grab something like weapon attachments, particularly optics, so scopes, and then like red dots, etc. Lasers and flashlights and suppressors will all sell for a lot to traders such as mechanics, skier, and rapper. If you want the most money, you can just sell them to mechanic. After that, medical items. So high-end meds like your injectors, things like vitamins, meds, etc. Like the actual item meds, sorry if that's confusing, will all sell for quite a bit just straight to therapists. Helmets as well as headsets can also be sold for a lot to Ragman. And then gold gold items, things like gold chains or any of the streamer items. They have like a purple background. I'll put one on screen right now. Those can also sell for a lot. Food can go for a decent amount of money. It's not crazy, but Jaeger will buy it. Jaeger also buys melee weapons. So a little hidden trick you can do is not bring a melee weapon into a raid and then just grab one off a scav, and you'll quickly get the grasp of what melee items sell for more. Like the typical scav knife only sells for around 2,000 rubles, but something like the scav hatchet sells for 50,000 rubles. And if you die, you're still extracting with that, which is just going to help you mitigate a little bit of loss. Computer items can be all right, like CPUs, for example, can be all right. Just stay away from things like cords and power supplies that naturally go for a lot in the flea market, but don't go for much to vendors, and they're kind of bulky and they take up a lot of space inside of your backpack. Now, before we get into the PMC route, I'm actually going to recommend for you guys to make money. I just want to talk about Arena. If you do own Arena, you can go over there, do your dailies, transfer over your ref coins or your GP coins, excuse me, to ref, get items and sell them on the flea market. You can unlock ref at a pretty low level, or you can also just transition rubles into the game. Now, if you're down bad, I wouldn't recommend buying Arena just to make rubles. You're going to get through this patch, no worries. And if you're personally having a really bad time this wipe, just shoot me a message on Discord. I'd be happy to give you a hand. Join up and I will help you out. No problem, dude. But if you do have Arena, you can utilize that to make some money. Let's get into the actual loot run that I recommend you to run if you just need some cold hard cash at a low level. Alright, so you'll see we actually spawned over on the Path to Lighthouse side. Now, I did recommend, I do think you guys should just go ahead and loot this up and then reset. However, I'm going to just make my way over to the other side of the map and show you guys what loot is over there. Alright, sorry about that. I'm filming a video. No, I'm chilling. Yeah, I'd say so. No complaints here. I don't have anything in mind. I love you too. Sorry, I'm actually... Alright as I called you, I got like ambushed by a bunch of players. I killed them all, but now I'm chilling. A hurricane?
Yeah.
I guess. Hey, I'll let you go though, Jay. Enjoy your lunch, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, have a great day. Love you too, baby. Goodbye. So, just been on the phone trying to talk to my lady, see how she's doing. Players kept ambushing me. I'm surprised I got one of those. I don't know if you guys could see, but I had one of my IEMs out, so I can only hear from one ear. But luckily, they both were like kind of on my left side, so I had pretty good audio on where they were. Could have been a scav over there. There are scav spawns over there, but I'm actually gonna go back on my word here. Probably loot these guys up, and then be on my way. Well, they're not that good. We'll keep going, boys. We'll keep going. So normally I don't have my webcam in my videos, by the way. I'm curious, what do you guys think of the webcam with the video? In the past, I have no problem being on camera whatsoever. Plenty of my videos have me on them, but that being said, I always kind of thought that the webcam didn't add anything to the video, right? But what I've realized now is I think I may have been mistaken. I think a webcam kind of like lets you get to know the person a little bit more. Oh my god, holy. I'm gonna blame the optic on that one, even though that was clearly just me whiffing like crazy. But anyways, the webcam lets you kind of get to know the person a little bit more. You know, see a face, not just a voice, and kind of tie them together. So I think I'm going to start utilizing my face in my videos a little bit more. I'm not sure entirely how I'm going to do that yet, whether it's just, you know, camera up on the side here while I do my guides and stuff like that, or kind of maybe I'll green screen myself on and off, do like a little bit of just voice, a little bit of face in certain sections. I haven't entirely figured out what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, if you guys have any opinions on that, let me know. But we're just gonna double tap O here, and you'll see the northern vehicle exit is still white, which means no one has taken it. You want to look out for that, because the vehicle exit is the exit you're gonna want to take to make this loot run Nice and efficient. Player scav. Sniper scav, excuse me. Alright, this optic is so strange, but we are making it work. Just gonna battle my way over there. So now you guys are kind of seeing, like, I would recommend you just go loot that other side, do a reset, so you don't have to fight your way across the map. But I'm not gonna tell you guys how to live your life. So if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it. Let's just keep moving here. Let me know how you guys' wipe is going so far. And then hopefully in post we're going to cut this down a lot. So maybe it's just me saying important stuff. Maybe some PvP on the way over here. A little bit of a bonus tip. This is where the red rebel extraction is if you buy the red rebel and a paracord. But now we're starting to pull up over where we want to loot. So you'll see the resort is, maybe you won't see it actually, it's gonna be just over here. I'll show you guys in a second. There's the resort just over there. So we're up in the northern corner of the map at this point. I don't have my compass on. That would have been a good touch, but you'll see the camp over there that we want to loot. So you usually are pretty safe over here. There's multiple ways that you can actually approach this settlement over here, but we're going to look for the vehicle extraction first and foremost, because the vehicle is not always here. Now, I want you guys to be careful. There are mines. Watch out for that sign right there. They'll dictate the mines being here. Okay, the vehicle is up. We're good. Okay, go in here. And there's just a tremendous amount of loot. Is it really not letting me vault that? That's crazy. Huh. There's just a tremendous amount of loot in this area. So go ahead, loot up. Go ahead and prioritize things we talked about earlier if you don't have that flea market unlocked yet. Keep your wits about you. I wouldn't sprint unless you're in the open. Don't need to, you know, let people know you're here. Nuts. So far I'm not seeing any movement. I haven't heard anything. There's a bit of a ditch that you can follow into the area. I like to take that wide a bit. But you can also just come back here, hit it from the back if you will, and then sweep your way forward. It's a good route as well. That ditch takes you kind of into the middle. Whatever you're open for. Running up to it on this side is definitely the safer of the options if you're gonna go through the open. There are some weapon attachments and things over here on in the firing range, so you can look over there. But you'll see here we have a gold chain. It's easy money. Chlorine is for a quest, but I'm not going to grab it just for the sake of this video. But I love you guys. Bleach is also for a quest. Speaking of bleach, if this video helped you guys out at all, make sure to smash the dislike button and tell me to drink bleach. Pretty sure this is a scav. You can voice line scavs. Take your voice lines back. They'll investigate sounds. So I shot and he'll investigate that sound. He'll come push towards you. Push this other sound. Bro. Oh my god. Oh, the fucking scavs, man. Freaking scavs. That's not the best weapon attachment ever, but the muzzle break can sell for a little bit of money. You can go ahead and grab things like this rig and throw it in your backpack and just continue to stack up more and more loot in your bag. And just keep your eyes out for like loose loot on these tables and stuff like that. You can get things like LED X's, graphics cards, etc. that you're not going to want to miss. I have this mask in my my inventory right now for a quest. We'll just go ahead and drop it and wear it. If you get the opportunity, you can do some insurance fraud here. A hollow, that's nice. I'll sell for like 20k to mechanic. Also goes on flea for like 50k. So obviously once you get that flea market, things are just going to be moving more and more your way. But we have a lot of loot here. I can't give you guys the exact value on everything. Like Like a relay sells really good on fleet right now. The UV lamps sell alright just to the traders. Same with the xenomorphs. So I'll try and point that out as I'm actually going through this loot run, so you don't have to learn, by trial and error yourself. Propane, not super great to sell to vendors, but keg tape is. Propane is pretty big. If you guys don't want to be picky with the loot, you could always bring a friend. Like maybe bring, 2, maybe 3 friends is the max I would recommend for this area. And you guys could really just all pack up, and it'd probably be a little bit safer and, have a good time. And I don't know if that sounds appealing to you guys. Maybe none of your friends have Tarkov right now. You're more than welcome to join my Discord. And plenty of people to play with in there. I think there's like 20,000 members last I saw, so that'll be linked in the description down below. And I'm always sitting in there in general chats, etc. Sugar goes for about 15k. To a vendor, you saw that we picked up a canted grip there, and I'm not sure exactly how much that goes for to a vendor off the top of my head. But they do sell for a lot on the fleet, and they are one of the best grips in the entire game. People are going to want them for things like gunsmith. You'll see we'll run into quite a bit of water and food while we're doing this, and I might as well just grab that pistol and throw it in my side slot here. But you'll run into quite a bit of food and water while you're out here, so you can just eat and drink this and level your metabolism skill as you're out here. One thing you can do if you want to be really proactive and you maybe even want to, look for a fight, is you can keep double tapping O every now and then, maybe every 10, 15, 20 seconds, and see if that vehicle extraction turns green. So you'll see how it's white in the top right now. If it turns green, that means someone actually started it. And so you can run over there, kill them, and take the vehicle if you so choose. Or if it's red, then obviously someone has taken it and they're out of the raid. Now you're gonna have to walk your ass somewhere else to get out. I'm trying to play this wipe significantly more casually than I have in the past. Just because I realized that I'm really just taken away from my own fun by rushing the cap and stuff like that in a few weeks. And then, it feels good, but then I just end up being super far ahead of the player base and basically just like bullying people that actually contribute to society and have like jobs and stuff while I'm just sitting at home. But pressure gauge sells for a lot. Keg tape, sewing key right there. We just made about 100,000 rubles just on that small table while I was doing a little yap simulator here. Some more ciggies. We're being kind of particular about we pick up those dry fuels going for 120,000 on the flea market right now. People need them for their hideout upgrades. So in dry fuels alone, I think we've made almost 400,000 rubles, which is crazy. You can always drop some loot, get yourself some food. I'm actually not going to eat the croutons. They don't give enough for how much hydration they take. The traders, but the ratchet, it does sell for a lot to traders. It leaves 70,000 to a therapist. You can start getting more and more picky. What you can always do is, start out by picking a lot of things and then just continue to drop the cheaper items. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up these Marlboros for my quest, but obviously those don't sell for really anything. We're doing pretty good here, and the raw value of this just sold to vendors would probably be around 600,000 rubles. Oh my god, someone was that's crazy. That tarp wasn't rendering for someone is what just happened right there, and they're popping shots at me through it. That was scary. Let's see, we might not get out, but about 500,000 rubles, give or take. Now I'm gonna be aggro. I'm gonna go to this vehicle and I'm gonna actually try and kill this guy as well. I would, obviously, if you guys doing these loot runs, I wouldn't recommend that, try and play it safe. Get out with the loot. But yeah, we made about $500,000. If you have flea, I'm gonna make maybe even a full mil from this run, which should fund several PMC raids to go. We're actually able to just quest. We did pop a painkiller, so we're good if we get shot in the leg here or anything. Not sure how far away I was getting shot at. We could, there's a very good chance we die here. This is the aggressive play. I see him right there. You guys see him? That's just a scav. Oh, I'm dead. There's several of them. Like a firing squad. Now, like I said, it was a greedy play. I just wanted to get some kills, entertain you guys. But the right play, if you just want to make some money, is all you have to do is just go ahead, you know, play it safe, and then walk on over to the evac. Wow, this is a brand new account with 25 KD. That's almost as high as mine. That's crazy. But a brand new account, I mean, I have 10,000 hours, so it's a bit different. Wonder why someone's on a fresh account like that. It's a bit weird. But he had a really nice optic. That would explain why he was getting some good shots in. We didn't actually drop his friend. It looks like he just proned out. So could play a little bit better. Looks like I had a total of 30 hits. I got quite a few rounds on them now. But hopefully that helps you guys make a lot of money. And yeah, I also look forward to seeing you guys in Discord and on the live stream. Hopefully you guys can be there to help me support St. Jude's and raising $1 million for charity. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure to check out these tips to get ahead of everyone at the start of the wipe. You gotta watch it. It'll help you out tremendously. Go check it out. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. Your bonus tip is to actually utilize Twitch drops. So there's Twitch drop campaigns going for Escape from Tarkov right now. All you need to do is navigate over to the Escape from Tarkov website, connect your Twitch account to your Escape from Tarkov account, and then go pop up any streamer that say they have drops. Make sure you see the message that says this channel has drops, as streamers tend to be kind of pieces of shit and lie about having drops sometimes. I don't want you guys to get finessed out of your time and energy, so make sure they have that message. Creators should swap around every 12 hours, and I believe there's an official schedule that I will have linked down below in the description, so you know who to watch at what time to get free in-game items. You can get things from like meta weapons to toilet paper, so it really just depends on your luck. The legendary drops, as they're classified, will obviously be much better than things like the common drops. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Go watch the video.